So we have just launched our Live Your Bliss program because isn't bliss something we could all have a little more of?
Well, I don't know if everybody knows what bliss is.
That's right. So we should figure out
we
what is bliss.
What is bliss actually?
So bliss is in general a state of elevated emotions. So elevated emotions are emotions like joy and compassion and happiness, right? And love. But bliss seems to be kind of the master level. When we feel bliss, we feel satisfied, we feel we're on our mission, we feel good about ourselves, right?
Absolutely. I would define bliss like that feeling that's bigger than yourself. You wake up in the morning and it's just carrying you. It's like this energy, like a nuclear reactor that is really there, and it makes everything lighter, it makes everything better. And I've experienced a lot of bliss since I've been meditating a lot. So for me, that's like the state to be.
So for some, it's the state of flow. Did you know that there is a state that people prefer to chocolate after sex? That is bliss.
Okay.
I think it is.
Did you
Flow.
say they prefer chocolate over sex or the state?
No, they prefer that there is a state that people prefer over chocolate after sex.
Okay.
Which is pretty great already, right?
Okay,
And that is the state of flow. And the state of flow is defined by an action that has you so immersed in the action that it's so closely suited to your abilities that you feel this sense of flow. And I feel this sense of flow is something that really makes life easier because we feel that we no longer have to struggle.
For me, this sense of flow also reminds me of times where there's no time. It is like you are connected, and 5 minutes can be like an hour, and an hour can be like 5 minutes. You're outside of the time. It's just like you're flowing with your own higher energy, and you're connected in such a way. And I know everybody experiences one way or the other, but how do you maintain that? How do you create that to be your normal state of being all the time?
And how do you find flow and bliss even in challenging moments? Because let's be honest, life is not always gonna deal us the silver platter where everything works exactly the way we want. It's usually different, isn't that true? So we figured out one thing. We've been teaching workshops, as many of you know, for many years together, and we absolutely love teaching workshops. The bigger the better, the more energy in the room, the happier we usually are. But we noticed one thing. Only about 3% of all people who visit transformational workshops in general, so from lots of people, actually only 3% actually use the tools that they have learned, actually implement what they learned. And that makes me really sad.
Absolutely. Because I think most people recognize you go to a workshop and you go home and you're totally
hype,
inspired. Right? You're like in your mind, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then Monday comes and then life begins all over
Well,
again.
and also we often face people in our everyday life that don't really understand when we come back from a blissful workshop and we're in this state of bliss. They think, she's weird, he's weird, what's going on, right? I'm actually just hoping they're going to turn back to normal again. But we're saying, don't go for normal. Who wants normal?
Nope.
You want to learn how to create that state of bliss for yourself. And that is what this Life Mastery program is about. So it's 90 days. Why 90 days?
Well, that's quite simple. Most people do not know that the brains have the power to completely reform themselves. This is called neuroplasticity. And it takes at least 90 days to form new habits. And this myth that it should be 21 days, that's completely not true. So it's 3 cycles of 30 days. The first 30 days, you're really working and you're focused. The second 30 days, things start to move. And the third 30 days, that's where you acquire the flow and you're flying.
So we thought we would like to combine the best of both worlds. We would like to get to know you better, which is really hard in a huge workshop with hundreds and hundreds of people. But if we have a small retreat setting with only, say, 30 people, then we can really dive deep. So we have created the first hybrid program that we know of, where we're going to meet online for 2 months about. And then we're going to meet for a weekend retreat in Asheville to really dig deep and have that experience of what it's like to be in a community of like-minded souls, really all working for that one goal to create bliss. And then we're actually going to extend it to after the retreat to make sure that you're really using those tools that you learn and you're really making that change happen in everyday life. So the whole program goes as follows. If you sign up for this really unique, fabulous program, you first of all get a one-on-one call with one of us where we determine that one obstacle, that one thing that is holding you back.
The key.
That's right.
We call this your source key to change. Most people think it's a lot of things. It's my self-worth, it's my beliefs. No, it's normally just one important key. We find that, we unlock actually your potential.
That's right. So once you've determined that one obstacle and we know what we're going for, we've got a game plan. Then we're going to meet every 2 weeks with our beautiful crystalline coaching community where we're going to work on these goals together, because you'll see some of us have very similar goals. They might be in different areas of life, but the beliefs that are holding us back, the sabotage that is holding us back is usually quite similar.
Right. And I think the added advantage is that when we're working on someone else than you still get the full benefits, because there's this collective, I would say, almost like shadows that we have. So when someone is dealing with a certain type of fear, often it's like different people recognize that fear at the same time. So it creates a kind of a incredible ripple effect and synergy.
It's like a think tank, a heart tank. So we meet every 2 weeks in our crystalline coaching community on Zoom. That's where we can all see each other, we can talk together, we conspire, collaborate together, we meditate together. Then we meet for the beautiful retreat in Asheville, which happens to be on my birthday weekend. So we are going to be celebrating as well. That's right. So we're going to meet Friday evening for a snazzy little cocktail party to get to know each other. And then Saturday, Sunday, we really go for it. We go into the deep, deep, deep stuff. We transform things. We teach you our latest quantum knowledge.
Absolutely. And some really deep clearing like we've never done before.
Yeah. Talking about karma, done with it. After this retreat, you know how to burn karma.
Absolutely.
And then, after the retreat, you get another one-on-one call with us to make sure that you're really on the right tracks and that you're ready to fly. So,
quantum fly.
That's right. And all of that we've put together in a beautiful package called Live Your Bliss, the Life Mastery Program that we would like to invite you to. So if you're on our email list, which we hope you are, then you should have received your invitation today. And we'd just like to tell you, don't wait too long. If this resonates with your heart, and only then say yes, because the seats are going to sell out really quickly. If you want to be part of that, then say yes today. Look at the retreat, see all the details. We've put it all out there for you. It's going to be in Asheville, North Carolina, which is such a gorgeous place.
Absolutely.
Do you want to say something about that?
Oh, yeah. When you live in America, you think America is America. When you live in Asheville, it's a different type of, it's not America. It's like a community where people come together, where farmers and locals work together, where, we have a lot of therapists, a lot of tattoo artists, healers, hippies,
yogis.
Oh my God. I've never seen anywhere in America such a really nice community, a really safe place, also where it's great not only to be as a foreigner because everybody is friendly, but it has a nature that's incredible. We have over 100 waterfalls, we have beautiful parkways for you to visit, and so we're really happy to be there.
And you see, in November you are still gonna catch Indian summer in Asheville, and that is such a spectacular sight in itself. You'll see all the trees changing in their colors. It's like this sea of orange and red, endless mountains and hills. And at the retreat itself, the reason why we love doing retreats in Asheville is because we can literally do them at our home. So we have this beautiful barn that we've renovated into this gorgeous retreat space, and there we can have everything the way we like it. I always say I have the aromatherapy in the bathrooms, we have organic food for the snacks and for the lunch, and we really make sure that you feel pampered.
Absolutely. We are very, very proud to be able to provide this kind of special environment at our home, on our property, where people really can feel the energy that we've been building up there, that's also locally in the earth, literally crystals. and it's on a sacred ground
That's
where
right.
Cherokee Indians used to have sacred rituals. So
That's right.
it's amazing.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yes.
So, this is your chance. I hope you will click on the link that we will post in the comments or up above, and then you can find out more about our Live Your Bliss Life Mastery program.
And also, we would like to invite you to visit the Joy Tribe.
Yeah, if
where
you're
we'll
not a
be
member of the Joy Tribe,
yeah,
you need to be one.
Absolutely. And we'll be uploading there one meditation we did in Zurich that was amazing.
Just this last weekend, right?
Right. So, and you will get it just for visiting us in the Joy Tribe. And,
We have lots of free
oh
gifts.
God! Oh my God! Yeah. Anyway, just wanted to say that.
Oh, and Iron, I know one question that was already asked before. What if my English isn't that good? Right? Can I still join? Yes, you can. You know, our Crystalline coaching community is a multinational community. We have people from all over the world, from China, from Italy, from Germany, from Switzerland, from Holland, joining to all work to become their greatest, grandest selves. So you're in great company. If you speak basic school English, that's fine.
Absolutely. And we're there. It's a small group, so you have questions, you can always raise your hand, and we'll be more than happy to guide you. And it's not so much about theory. What most important is about what you're going to be practicing, how you're going to structure your day, so that you can become more to your authentic self and the potential that you have inside of you.
That's right. And I think what I love so much about a 90-day program is that we can really take you through that process. It's not just kickstarting something and unleashing and then you're left alone, but we really take you by the hand so that we're there for you and answering your questions and helping you through maybe sticky times, because transformational growth isn't always easy, is it? It can be, maybe it comes in phases. Sometimes things come real easily and then it can get a bit sticky. So we're there for you. That's what we want to tell you.
If you would like, share this video on your page with your friends, so that, you know, anyone who might be resonating with this idea, who might need this right now, that they might find us, because it's just a small little group, only 30 people. So please, if your heart resonates with this message, this is for you.
Yeah, if you know someone who could do with a bit of bliss, this message might be for them. So yeah, thank you for sharing. Thank you for being our friends, and we hope you have a blissful rest of your week. Mille baci. Bye bye.